Hello and welcome to a new episode of KiwiLife Season 2, and it's already episode 6. I've not done anything in between episodes, mainly because I was working on the storage system and I thought it would fit in the episode 5, but it didn't, so that's also why this episode is released a bit quicker than the other episodes, but who minds that? So let's jump into this episode. Let's go. To start the episode, I think this area is far too peaceful and lovely for Halloween. So since I have all these heads left, I think we should make some scenes around the houses and in the houses too, to make it a bit scary and spookier. So I think we should start in his Templa's house, and if my keyboard works, maybe in the tower up here. I don't know if this fits, but I think I want to put a witch here in and a cauldron. So I have some stuff with me. If you take the thing there and maybe breaks his light source, put some smoker under some campfire under there, put some water in it, and we can put the witch on the side. But yeah, this doesn't look good, so I need to get some armor for the witch, and we have the armor stand book on the server, so we can change armor stands. So let me get that. Then I'll finish the scene and I'll be back with you. I've given the witch some clothes and I've got the armor stand book now with me. So with this book I can, for example, show arms. So it has arms now, but I can also put the base plate away. Then I can give, hopefully I can give the witch a stick. And then I can give it a certain position. Well, this isn't the right one, but I can just give it some positions. I don't know what I did here, but it's interesting. Let's see. Maybe winning. Maybe if I turn around to stick into the cauldron, maybe. But yeah, I can also move the body parts. So I'll just see first which positions there are. But I'll come back to you when I found a good position. And I finished the witch, so when you come up the ladder you see the witch looking at you, staring in the pot. So that's one scene done. So now we have to do some more. I think I want a villager with a crossbow on the balcony looking over the area. And I thought of a vindicator behind the cooking place, chopping something up. And I want to put a small stand in the closet. But yeah, so let me do that. And while I'm doing this, I will think of some more places to put armor stands. And I finished the house. So I have the witch up here. Then outside we have the pillager with his crossbow. Then when you go in here, I have a meeting of like a vindicator, pillager and invoker, all looking at the map. Who knows what they are planning. Then down here you have a zombie villager making a sword. Then down layer, in the last layer, you have the vindicator chopping up a wandering sailor, a headless and armless person on the bench, and a small vindicator in the closet. So that's inside. Now we can move to the outside. Set an evoker with effects, with a magma cube, and a spider somewhere, maybe on the building here, and the piglin I think also maybe in the bushes. I don't know, I found a place for him. So I will be back. And now all the armor stands are done outside too. So you have this magma cube jumping and the piglin over here. Then you have the evoker and the effects. And there's a pumpkin dude over here with his eggs. Oh yeah, and I have put a sneaky vindicator here, which is sitting on the ground. And then on this building we have a spider on the roof, and we have a squid swimming up the water stream. So that are all the mobs outside, but it's not spooky enough yet. So I've made some candles. I think we should put some floating candles around here to give some more dimmed light and a bit more spooky atmosphere. And that's a lot better. So floating candles everywhere made it a bit moody, so all the light sources are gone. And now it really feels like it's not spawnable, so I made sure no mobs can spawn. And also inside I made it pretty dark, so also this is a bit spookier now, except up here because, well, there's a lantern and a jumping table and a fire, so I couldn't really make it dark. But the rest of the house is all dark and outside too. So yeah, Emco space is a bit spookier now. With all the mobs around, he should be careful for when he comes home. So let's get on to the next thing in this episode. So we have the hole, but it's empty. So I've gathered all the stuff to fill the hole, but it took a long time. It took more than 4 hours, I think, to gather all this stuff, because it's a lot of hoppers, a lot of chests, all these power drills. But I have everything to make the storage system, so I think we should do that, and we'll do that in a time lapse. The storage system is now working. At least it should be working now. It's all finished. So it's time to do a bulk test. I've put some filters in and I have all the shulker boxes here from the materials I used while working on it. So I think I should put it in there and see what happens and if it works. So let's put, it's an empty one, this one here, this one here, and just put all the items in the chest first, and then we'll put 2 shulker boxes on top of the hoppers on either side so it can flow in. And it's nicely varied, like it's all different items and things. So, oh, not the shulker box. Let's put the final blocks in. And then can the empty one, always the empty one, and then we have these 2 left. So I'll just fill this one. This one as we go. This one is powered. Well, we'll see if this works. But then we press this button and it should work. So the clock starts going. It dispenses the minecarts, which go up here and into the system. And I don't think we'll see them because it's all wood, but they're on top of here. Oh, there's one. There's one minecart. So they are going through the system. Yeah, maybe this isn't working that well because it's taking the first item. So I think I should do this and just leave it as a chest. But I can just put all the stuff in here, and it sounds like it's burning, but it's just the sound of the minecarts being destroyed. But items are going in here. Not in here. In here. Yeah, there are some items. No. There are some items. There's one. And this is all the unsorted items. That's not good. Something broke. But it shuts off, so I think it shut off. Because then items also came down here. Yeah. So I'll fix this. Then I'll see you again. I think I fixed the problem because the rails are facing the wrong way in that thing. So it broke the whole thing, but now let's try this again. And let's see if it now does work. So the minecart should be coming in seconds. There is a minecart there. There is a minecart going all the way over here. And yeah, it's going up. Yes, it seems like it's working. So one of yeah, here it's all coming in and it's not breaking, so That's nice. So you see all the minecarts going. And they're returning, so say go up here and go back in. When they have done the loop, they can. So yeah, I think this works, which is great. The only problem is that it doesn't look good. It's still just it's just now a system in an empty cave. So I think we should start working on the design. So for the floor I wanted packed mud, and then for the sides I want stripped warped wood, warped stems, and then copper, and then the sides will become stone bricks. And the roof I want mangrove wood. So let's start with the floor. The floor is now done, so it's just a carpet in the middle, so when you come down the stairs, come carpet, and then it's just mud bricks with all the chests around it. So now it's time for the walls, so let's do that. And now the walls are in, with some stone bricks as the main block and some polished basalt pillars to give some color and accent in it, and then to give some more color into the build, we have some warped stems and some copper, and we have some blue decorations from clay terracotta and copper. So now it's time for the roof, which also consists of copper and some mangrove planks. So let's do that. And the storage room is done. So now it's the red roof to give even more contrast to the rest of the build, and I think that turned out really nice. So this is the storage room done, which is, well, only the storage room. So we need to build the whole rest of the castle, but it's a start. And now we can have all our resources nicely sorted close to the build place, so I think it will speed up the building progress quite a bit. And to end the episode, let's go to Raven's base and make it a bit spookier there too. So let's get some water, then we just go over here and make this path so it's easier to get there. You can find the way. So, and it's now also you can get with your horse there, but I don't use my horse anymore. My plan is to make a skulk sensor detect the player and then make the shrieker shriek. So let's put it right in front of the stairs. So if we put it right there and put the shrieker right there, yeah, then it screams if you walk around here. So I don't know if she's gonna find out, but if she's here. She will certainly find out. But yeah, that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. Please give some feedback on the episode. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.